Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Mostly because I wasn't looking in that direction. What's up, guys? Sean here, and I got a bit of a different video for you today. Today, we are going to be talking about gaming chairs, and in particular, the SecretLabs Titan, which is the chair I'm sitting in right now. Just a quick disclaimer, this video is not sponsored. I bought this chair with my own money, so all the opinions in it are my own. That's not to say SecretLabs, you can't hit me up in the future if you want, you know. I'd be more than happy to take a look at some of your other models. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through sort of the box that it came in and my assembly experience, and then I'm going to share some of the features and my experiences with the chair so far. I should note that upon receipt, the box was severely damaged. It wasn't SecretLabs' fault. It was definitely on FedEx, the courier. It was super water soaked on the one side, and at first I was actually freaking out that the chair was damaged. But upon opening it, everything seemed fine inside, with the exception of some very, very minor scuffing on the wheelbase, which I felt was negligible enough that I wasn't going to deal with an exchange or a return hassle to get it sorted out. So with that being said, let's take a look at my experience.
The SecretLabs Titan arrived in a large, black, branded box. I opened up the box to find a giant cardboard card. I flipped over the card, and it's the assembly instructions. I discarded the assembly instructions. I took out all the major components to make sure they were all there. I grabbed the assembly instructions. I laid out all the major components. I unwrapped all the major components. First step, installing the wheel casters on the wheelbase. Next up, popping the hydraulic into the wheelbase. Install the back bit in the bum bit. Flip the chair over. Attach the multi-tilt mechanism and the height and tilt levers. Slap the wheelbase on. Flip it over, give it a spin, and congratulations, you've got yourself a SecretLabs Titan.
All right, and now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to share some of the features of the chair, starting from the ground up, and then I'll kind of share my 2 cents on the chair. So the casters on the chair, the wheels, are listed as a PU extra large. I don't know what that means. Other than possibly PU maybe means polyurethane, some sort of plastic. One thing I can say is that they are extremely smooth gliding. That is one thing I noticed right away. They're very good quality. If I wasn't on a carpet, I reckon I could easily just kind of push myself along hardwood floor or vinyl floor or linoleum floor or something and just keep going. So those were top notch as far as I could tell. Coming out from that, the wheelbase, I believe it's aluminum. It was a high gloss black. No complaints, pretty standard, looks nice. The hydraulic seemed to be of good quality. With those, I think all of us can kind of agree that the hydraulics always seem to go out on a chair after a year or two. You always start to get that kind of sag where the chair drops down. I'm hoping that's not the case. I don't think I saw any reviews stating that as any sort of issue. So we'll have to see how that goes, you know, as time goes on. Coming up from that, the seat. It is covered in what is called a PU leather, which I'm again assuming is a polyurethane or plastic base, so pleather, wrapped around very firm foam. At first I was initially a little worried because it did feel so firm, but after a little bit of time it sort of broke in. It's still firm, but it's exceptionally comfortable, which is great. That coating goes all the way up the back as well, and the same sort of foam in the backrest. The arms are made of they say they're PU coated. There's a little bit of give. There is some very dense foam in there. They're not super soft, but that's not a problem. They are grooved to sort of fit your forearms in, and at the end there they have the SecretLabs logo. They're great, actually. They're quite comfortable. I don't see a need for them to be too much softer, at least for my particular taste. The arms are also 4-dimensional, so that's a feature that some other high-end gaming chairs have. I think maybe there's a Dxracer that has it. Essentially what it means is you have a full range of motion, so you can bring them forward, backwards. You can do your ups, your downs, and then if you use the little lever on the inside here, you can bring them in and out, and you can do that with your thumb. I'm just being dumb about it. So all in all, no complaints about the arms. They're genuinely comfortable. I like them. It's good. The finish on this is the black stealth, which essentially is just black on black with some suede trim bits. So along the side here, you can see this is suede, and along the seat side is suede. The logos are all blacked out, which is the way I liked it. It was nice, low-key. It could fit in almost any environment from, your gaming room to an office easily. They do have other styles for the Titan. The other one is a stealth, which is essentially black without the suede, and then all the logos are a gold on the front and the back, and I don't think on the pillow. But other than that, I mean, the build quality is all the same. As you come up the back here, one of the things that sets the Titan apart from the smaller chairs, like the Omega and the Throne, is that it has built-in lumbar support. So along the side here, there's a knob so that you can adjust it to increase or decrease the lumbar support, depending on how you like to sit. That's an amazing feature. You don't have to worry about an extra pillow or anything like that. And speaking of pillows, as you come up to the top, you also receive a velour memory foam pillow. It is nice and comfy. It just hooks up on the back there, and it makes a lot more sense than some of those other high-end gaming chairs that are using sort of that, it'd be a pleather-coated pillow, because it seems like that would just be a lot harder material to want to lay your head against. One of the other really great things about the chair is it is solid. The spec sheets show it at weighing in at approximately 77 pounds or 35 kilograms. So it's solid. I picked this particular model of the Titan because it is meant for people up to 6'4" and 290 pounds. I'm 6'3", 205 pounds. So it made sense for this to be the model in my size. It's not constricting. It's exceptionally comfortable. Like I said, a little firm initially, but it starts to break in. And one of my favorite features, and I know some other chairs have this, but this one feels exceptionally solid because I have tried this in a Dxracer, trying them out, and it didn't feel necessarily safe. But you can recline all the way back. And I can rock in this at 205 pounds. I can rock, and the wheels are not lifting, the chair is not lifting. It's not going anywhere. It's just an exceptionally well-built chair from the feel of it. I think that's covers most of the primary features that you may wonder about. One of the things I also noticed, I was coming from a mesh back chair. It's a little bit warm to be in a fully covered chair, but that's sort of the nature of any of these chairs. They do have a cloth model of the Titan that comes in a gray and a black, but it's an extra $50 for that particular model, at least in Canadian prices. So the cookies and cream, I think I usually see it around $529 Canadian. This particular model of the Titan in the PU leather was on sale for $489 Canadian. You have to convert to US prices, and it is available in the States. Don't worry. It was $489. It was $489 Canadian. Shipping was free, and that was on a sale. Don't worry about trying to catch a sale. They are almost always running. $489 is the lowest I've seen it with free shipping, and I think right now, the last time I checked their website, they're around $499. Though I didn't check if that was the Canadian or US prices. I think that mostly sums up the features. My experience with it, I've been rocking the chair a week, almost 2 weeks now, and I have to say it is exceptionally comfortable. I've spent many hours, 6 to 7 hour sessions easily, playing games, editing, and never felt uncomfortable once. For those times, when you get to feel like you're stuck in a position, it's got so many adjustments. I've never not been able to just find that spot where you want to loosen up the resistance and kind of let it rock a bit. Move the arms up, slide them down, get in close to the desk, get back from the desk, lay back like you saw me do before. It's just an incredible chair. It is exceptionally well made, and I would have to say it's my most favorite chair I've ever owned. Putting it in comparison to a Dxracer, it may come down to your particular preference, though Dxracers are really more car style, and I was trying to lean away from that because I didn't want to feel that constriction or being held into place. This does sort of have those same stylings, but it's a little bit of a wider, freer sort of seated position. That about sums it up. If I had to rate this chair out of 5, I would give it 6 Swembas, hands down. I would absolutely recommend this chair if you're in the market for a gaming chair. And if you know what, if you do pick one up, let me know which one you get. Or if you have questions about the chair, I mean, feel free to leave a question in the comments. If I see it, I'll make sure I answer it for you. It's just an amazing chair, and definitely I'll leave a link to their website down below. You can check it out for yourself. Pick one up, don't pick one up, whatever. It's a great chair. The SecretLabs Titan, that's my gaming chair pick, hands down, right now. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, do all those things that, you know, do things, I suppose, or don't. I mean, live your life. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.